After trying and reviewing many high-yield savings accounts, here are the 7 best ones to help your money grow faster. Please keep in mind that interest rates on high-yield savings accounts can change at any time. So the interest rates we cover today may be different by the time you watch this video. This first account has one of the highest interest rates around, yet it's surprisingly overlooked. And that's the EverBank Performance Savings Account. It's currently offering 4.75% APY, which is over 10 times the national average of 0.45%. But that's just the average. When you compare it to big banks like Bank of America or Wells Fargo, which only offer around 0.01%, you can see how bad those rates really are. But what's crazy is that many people have their savings with these big banks and earn almost nothing, causing them to miss out on better interest rates from high-yield savings accounts. For example, if you put $10,000 in the EverBank savings account at 4.75% APY, you'd earn about $475 a year in interest. But if you put that same amount in a Bank of America savings account at 0.01%, you'd only earn about $1 after an entire year. That's a huge, and I mean huge difference just by moving your money into a high-yield savings account. Anyway, going back to the EverBank savings account, there are no monthly fees, no minimum balance requirements, and no money needed to open the account. Plus, your money is safe with FDIC insurance up to $250,000. What's cool about EverBank is that even though they're an online bank, they have a few physical branches in states like Florida, New York, and Missouri. So if you live in those states, you can visit a branch whenever you need help. Now, just like most savings accounts, this one doesn't come with an ATM card. So if you want to take out, deposit, or transfer some money, you need to do that online or through their mobile app. But overall, this high-yield savings account is a nice option for people who want to avoid bank fees and earn a really high interest rate. This next account is one of the best and most popular one of them all, which I've been personally using for the past few years, and that's the SoFi checking and savings account. SoFi combines their accounts for better benefits. So when you sign up, you'll get both a checking and a savings account. Right now, they're offering 4.20% APY on savings balances and 0.50% APY on checking balances. On top of that, this account doesn't have any account fees or minimum balance requirements and is FDIC insured up to $2 million through their partner banks, while most accounts are usually only insured up to $250,000. But this only really matters if you plan to deposit more than $250,000. Now, I do want to mention that to get the 4.20% interest on your savings, you're going to need to set up direct deposit like your paycheck or deposit $5,000 or more every 30 days into your account. The good news is that there's no minimums and you don't need a big direct deposit to earn the highest interest rate. Any amount you receive counts, even $1. You also don't have to deposit your whole check. Some employers actually let you split your direct deposit however you want. So you could allocate, let's say, $5 into SoFi and still get the full interest rate. This account also comes with a debit card that earns up to 15% cash back at local stores, which is honestly pretty rare since most debit cards don't offer rewards. Plus, you can use it to take out cash at over 55,000 ATMs completely for free. You can also deposit cash at over 90,000 stores like Walgreens, CVS, Target, and even Costco, which is another rare but super useful feature for online banks. Just remember that while SoFi doesn't charge for this, the store you use might charge a fee. Now, one of my favorite features of this account is something called vaults, where you can create smaller accounts within your main account for different savings goals like an emergency fund, a down payment on a new house, or a vacation. The best part is that the money in these vaults will also earn you interest, so as you save towards your goals, your money will also grow. The SoFi app is also super seamless and allows you to manage your entire account, track your spending and savings, and even check your credit score all in one place. But what really makes SoFi stand out from the other accounts in this video is that they're the only ones offering up to a $300 bonus for a limited time. Plus, if you sign up for it using my personal link in the description, you can get an extra $25, totaling $325. Now, to get this bonus, you need to set up direct deposit. According to SoFi, eligible direct deposits are payments like your paycheck, pension, or government money like Social Security sent directly into your account from your employer, benefits provider, or government agency. Transfers from PayPal, Venmo, or bank and wire transfers from external accounts won't count. Once you set up direct deposit, you can earn a $50 bonus if you receive $1,000 to $4,999 with 99 cents, or a $300 bonus if you receive $5,000 or more within 25 days of opening your account. With direct deposit, you'll also get extra benefits like the 4.20% interest rate, getting your paycheck up to 2 days early, access to Zelle, overdraft protection, 3.3% cash back on the SoFi credit card, discounts on SoFi personal loans, and much more. But without direct deposit, you'll earn 1.20% APY, which isn't as competitive honestly, but still way higher than what big banks offer. I've had my SoFi account for a few years now, and I honestly think it's one of the best, especially if you can set up direct deposit. It might not have the absolute highest interest rate, but it's still very good. If you want to learn more about this account or get up to a $325 bonus, check out the SoFi link in the description below. This next high-yield savings account is another popular option that offers an amazing interest rate, and that's the Wealthfront cash account. It's called a cash account and not a savings account because Wealthfront isn't a bank. Instead, they work with different banks to offer this account. But don't worry, they've been around for a pretty long time and many people use them. This account has no fees or minimum balance requirements. It's currently offering 4.50% APY, and it offers up to $8 million in FDIC insurance to their partner banks. You can also make unlimited transfers and same-day withdrawals for free, which is honestly really helpful if you ever need to access your money fast, because you can get it in just a few hours if the account you're moving money to is held at one of 400 plus participating banks. The account also comes with a debit card that you can use to either spend money or take out cash at over 19,000 free ATMs. Plus, like SoFi, Wealthfront lets you deposit cash at over 90,000 stores using their debit card. But again, the store may charge a fee. You can also get paid up to 2 days early if you set up direct deposit, get up to 2 ATM fees refunded per month if you use an out-of-network ATM, make free wire transfers, and even pay bills with your routing and account numbers. But one of Wealthfront's coolest features is that you can create categories for different savings goals within your account. Plus, if you refer a friend to Wealthfront, you'll both get an extra 0.50% APY increase for the next 3 months, which is pretty nice. This next high-yield savings account is one you've probably seen on TV or online, and another one I use myself, and that's the CapitalOne 360 Performance Savings Account. This account is currently paying 4% APY, has no monthly fees or minimum balance requirements, and is FDIC insured up to $250,000. You can also create multiple savings accounts for different savings goals like an emergency fund, a down payment on a house, or a vacation, and earn interest along the way. Now, I'll be honest, this account doesn't really have the highest interest rate or any fancy features like an ATM card or ATM access. So you'll need to do everything online or on their app. But it made it to the list because unlike most online banks, CapitalOne has a few physical branches as well as CapitalOne cafes where you can do your banking in person. At these places, you can get help with your account, ask questions, and deposit cash if you have a CapitalOne checking account debit card. The cafes also offer free Wi-Fi plus discounted coffee and snacks, making it a nice place to relax or get some work done. Just keep in mind that not all states have CapitalOne branches and cafes, and the number of branches has been getting smaller as the bank focuses more on online banking. Regardless, if you're looking for an account with no fees, a good interest rate, and the option to visit a branch just in case, CapitalOne might be a great option. This next high-yield savings account is pretty new, but becoming popular because it offers a really high interest rate, and that's the Genius Bank savings account. Genius Bank is part of SMBC Manu Bank, which has been in banking for over 400 years. Their savings account stands out because it offers 4.80% APY without fees or minimum balance requirements. Plus, it's FDIC insured up to $250K. Plus, they offer 24/7 US-based customer service. Like CapitalOne savings account, this one is very basic as well and doesn't really offer extra features. But if you just want a high rate with no fees or minimums, this account could be a great choice. This next account is super popular in the personal finance space, and that's the Marcus by Goldman Sachs High Yield Savings Account. It offers no fees or minimums, FDIC insurance up to $250,000, same-day transfers for amounts up to $100,000, and it pays 4.10% APY. Plus, if you sign up with a referral link, you'll get an extra 0.25% for the first 3 months, which is pretty cool. Marcus also offers 24/7 customer service, free wire transfers, and unlimited withdrawals and transfers. However, you can't deposit cash. If cash deposits are important to you, I'd recommend going with SoFi or Wealthfront instead. Overall, the Marcus High Yield Savings Account is super simple but a great option, especially if you can refer friends, because you'll both get an interest boost for 3 months up to 5 times per year. This next high yield savings account doesn't get enough attention, but it has one of the highest interest rates around, and that's the UFB Direct Savings Account. It currently offers 4.31% APY with no account fees or minimums, and it's FDIC insured up to $250,000. The account also comes with an ATM card, so you can easily access your money. Plus, you can use 90,000 fee-free ATMs for cash deposits and withdrawals. Just keep in mind that the withdrawal limits are a little low here, since high yield savings accounts are meant for saving, not spending. Anyway, one of the things that stood out to me about UFB is that if you open their savings and checking account together, they'll increase your interest by up to 20%. This 20% increase is split into 3 parts. You'll get a 0.05% increase if you set up direct deposit totaling $5,000 monthly. You'll get an additional 0.10% if you keep at least $10,000 in your account, and you'll get an extra 0.05% if you make 10 approved debit card transactions each month. Now, this does require a little effort, and for some people, it might not even be worth it just to get that 20% increase. The good news is, though, that you don't have to do everything. You can pick the option that works best for you. You can't do $5,000 in direct deposit each month? No problem. Go for step 2 and keep 10K in your account. If you can't do that, then try step 3 by making 10 debit card purchases every month. But even if you don't do any of this, you'll still earn 4.31% APY on the high yield savings account, so don't stress it too much. Now, I know I said I'd cover the top 7 high yield savings accounts, but there are a few more great options worth mentioning here, and that's Discover, Ally, and Amex, which are currently offering 4% APY, Laurel Road offering 4.50%, Basque Bank offering 4.65% APY, CIT Bank offering 4.55% on balances of $5,000 or higher, Bread Savings offering 4.75%, and Lending Club currently offering 5% APY when you deposit $250 per month, or 4% without deposits. Keep in mind that some of these accounts might have minimum balance requirements to open or earn its highest interest rate. So those are the 7 best high yield savings accounts you can get to help your money grow faster. But there's something that I didn't tell you at the beginning of this video, and that's that everything I just shared could be completely useless if you don't know how to pick the right high yield savings account or fully understand its pros and cons. That's why I've created this free checklist with tips to help you find the best high yield savings account for you. You can download it by using the link in the description. I also recommend watching this next video where I cover everything you should know about high yield savings accounts before opening one. That way you'll be fully prepared and can get the most out of your money. See you on the next one.